Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're embarking on an exploration into something truly fundamental.
Yeah, something incredibly influential, but often, overlooked.
Exactly. We're talking about the power of your own mind, specifically that hidden engine, the subconscious.
Mm-hmm. The powerhouse beneath the surface.
And our main guide for this deep dive is a classic, honestly, a book that's genuinely changed millions of lives. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy.
It really is foundational, isn't it? So many concepts trace back to it.
Right. So our mission today isn't just a quick summary. We want to really unpack the core insights.
Go beyond the surface level.
Yeah, understand not just what Murphy taught, but maybe the nuances, the bits people miss that unlock how our inner world, well, creates our outer reality.
And that's the crucial link, isn't it? The inner shaping the outer.
It gets really practical here. This isn't just theory. It's about how your health, your finances, your happiness
Yeah.
are directly influenced almost mechanically by what's going on beneath your everyday thoughts.
So we're talking about mechanisms, not just wishful thinking.
Precisely. We'll dig into those powerful revelations.
Great. Where do we start?
Well, let's dive right in. Dr. Murphy, he doesn't waste any time. His central argument is right there. This huge power. It's within your subconscious.
He frames it as more than just an idea, though.
Oh, absolutely. He calls it a life-changing truth, suggesting that, the very fabric of your life.
Your health,
Yeah.
wealth, happiness.
All of it. All of it. It's woven by the beliefs you hold deep down inside.
And I think his genius was simplifying that, making this complex psychological idea accessible.
Right. It wasn't just think positive in a vague way.
No, exactly. He pinpointed the unquestioning obedience of the subconscious. That's the key.
Unquestioning obedience. That's a strong phrase.
It is. It accepts deeply held convictions, which is, well, a much more precise mechanism than people often realize.
So it really pushes you to look inward, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For the solutions you want.
It does. To understand this inherent design of your own mind.
Okay, so if it's that powerful, how does it actually work? How does the mind create this reality? Murphy breaks it down.
Into two parts, right?
Yeah, two distinct parts. First, there's the conscious mind. That's your thinking mind.
The part that analyzes, decides things, makes choices day to day.
It's like the gatekeeper, processing your experiences as they happen.
Okay, makes sense. And the other part?
That's the subconscious. He describes it as this deeper, vast storehouse.
The reservoir for everything beliefs, emotions, habits.
Exactly. And crucially, it doesn't judge or filter like the conscious mind does.
It just accepts.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It accepts whatever the conscious mind repeatedly impresses upon it, especially, and this is important, when those thoughts have emotion tied to them.
Ah, the emotional charge.
Right. So his example is if you constantly tell yourself, maybe even feel, I'm not good enough.
Your subconscious takes that as fact.
It does. It absorbs it, and then it actually starts to create situations or you start noticing things that seem to validate that belief.
Wow. So it tries to prove your own negative belief true.
Kind of, yeah. But here's the good news, the really liberating part.
It can be changed.
It absolutely can be reprogrammed, and that, as Murphy says, is where the magic happens.
Okay, so reprogramming, that's where the power lies. How do we do that? What are the techniques?
Well, one of the most fundamental ones he talks about is affirmations.
Positive self-talk, basically.
Exactly. It's about consciously choosing your internal dialogue, taking control.
So instead of letting that inner critic run wild.
Right. Instead of, I can't do this, you deliberately, consciously impress something else.
Like what was his example?
Like, I'm capable, I am confident, I am ready. You choose the positive opposite.
And the key here isn't just saying it once.
Right.
No, not at all. It's the consistency and the conviction you put behind it, that feeling.
Yes. When you really feel it and you repeat it often enough, your subconscious starts to integrate it. It accepts it as a new truth.
And once it believes that new truth,
Then your actions, your reactions, even the results you get, they naturally start to line up with that new belief.
it really makes you pause and think, doesn't it? What beliefs are you intentionally feeding your subconscious? Or are they serving you?
That sounds incredibly powerful. Almost deceptively simple, though. Does Murphy talk about why it might be hard sometimes? Why people don't always see results straight away?
Well, he does, sort of implicitly. He really stresses that the subconscious responds to habit and emotion.
Okay. Habit and emotion.
So if you're hitting resistance, it's often because those old beliefs are just really deeply ingrained, like old habits.
Or maybe you're not putting enough feeling into the new ones.
Exactly. Or not being persistent enough. It's not just reciting words. It's about genuinely impressing this new belief with enough emotional weight and repetition to override the old stuff.
Makes sense. You have to make the new belief feel more real than the old one.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay, so affirmations are one tool. What else? He talks about visualization, right? He calls it mental practice.
Yes. And again, it's not just aimless daydreaming. It's very intentional. It's about vividly seeing what you want in your mind's eye, but also feeling it. Feeling the emotions as if it's already happened.
So you're engaging more than just thoughts.
Absolutely. You can use it for anything. Picture yourself getting that dream job. What does it feel like? See yourself healthy again. Feel the relief, the vitality. Imagine finding love. Feel the warmth.
You're using senses and emotions.
Exactly. Because you're communicating with the subconscious in its native language, which is images and feelings.
Ah, okay. Not just words.
Right. It starts seeing these visualizations almost like blueprints, instructions to follow.
So you're kind of pre-living the future you want.
In a way, yes. And your deep mind starts working behind the scenes, pulling strings, nudging things to make that mental image a reality out here.
It's easy to think of this as just ideas, but Murphy really connects it to tangible life stuff, like our bodies, our health.
He draws a direct link there. Between negative thoughts, things like chronic stress, anger held onto for too long, guilt,
And physical illness.
and their potential to actually manifest as physical problems.
Yes. Wow. But the flip side is also true.
That's what he emphasizes. Consciously cultivating positive states, peace, love, gratitude can actively help the body heal.
Does he give examples?
Oh yeah. What's really compelling is he includes stories, actual accounts from people who apparently recovered from illnesses.
Just by shifting their beliefs.
Simply by making that fundamental shift inside. It really shows that our mental state isn't just, an optional extra for health. It's a core part of it.
Makes you rethink things, doesn't it?
Definitely. The power of belief in healing.
And it's not just health. He applies this to wealth, too. Finances.
Right. He suggests asking yourself a really direct question.
Which is...
Do I truly believe I deserve to be wealthy?
Oof. That's a tough one for some people.
It can be. And he argues that if your subconscious deep down holds a no to that,
Yeah.
even if you don't consciously realize it.
You could be blocking abundance yourself.
Exactly. Blocking it with your own mindset.
Yeah.
Self-sabotage, essentially.
So what's the fix there? More affirmations.
That's a key part of it. Practical application. The source specifically mentioned affirmations like, money flows to me easily,
Okay.
and I am open to abundance. Cultivating that feeling of deservingness, of openness.
So the idea is adopt these mindsets, internalize them.
And you literally shift your internal magnet. You bring your subconscious into alignment with prosperity. It's about clearing out those internal blocks you've put up.
Okay, I remember reading about a specific, almost like a trick he mentions related to sleep.
Ah, yes, the pre-sleep suggestion. It's pretty cool.
He says the subconscious is extra receptive just before you fall asleep.
That's the idea, that window when you're drifting off. Instead of letting worries spin.
Which is easy to do.
Right. He suggests using that moment. Whisper a positive affirmation or vividly visualize what you desire.
And what's the thinking behind that? Why then?
It's about leveraging that specific brainwave state you enter, often alpha or theta. You're essentially bypassing the conscious mind's usual filters, its tendency to argue or doubt.
So you're planting the seed directly into the subconscious.
Exactly. Seeding it directly with your goal. It's like giving it a prime directive for the night.
Allowing it to work on things while you sleep.
Yeah, working on solutions, integrating the new belief without your conscious mind getting in the way, literally working while you dream.
Fascinating. And the last area, relationships. How does this apply there?
Well, Murphy's insight here is pretty profound. He basically says we attract people who mirror how we see ourselves deep down.
So the outer relationship reflects the inner one.
Precisely. So if you want better relationships, the starting point isn't out there trying to change others.
It's inside.
Yes. He stresses the non-negotiable starting point. Building genuine self-love. Cultivating inner confidence first.
That makes sense, like attracts like, in a way.
You could say that.
Yeah.
The core message is that internal change comes first, as you genuinely improve how you see and feel about yourself.
You naturally draw in different kinds of connections.
Healthier, more aligned connections that actually reflect that inner shift.
Yeah.
It becomes a positive feedback loop.
Beyond these specific techniques, Murphy also talks about some broader themes, right? Like faith, forgiveness.
Oh, absolutely. Forgiveness is huge in his work.
Mm-hmm.
He sees it as critical for your subconscious well-being.
How does he explain that?
He uses a really vivid analogy, holding on to anger, resentment, bitterness.
Yeah.
He says it clogs your subconscious like a blocked pipe.
Okay, that paints a picture.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the benefit of letting go, of forgiving, becomes really clear.
It unblocks the pike.
Exactly.
Huh.
It clears your internal channels. It makes space for peace, for healing, for, well, blessings, good things to flow into your life.
So forgiveness isn't just for the other person, it's for you.
Primarily for you. It releases that internal friction, allowing positive energy and outcomes to actually manifest.
So bringing this all together for someone listening, what's the big takeaway?
If you boil it all down, the ultimate message from The Power of Your Subconscious Mind is really potent. Simply, change your thoughts, and you change your life.
It really hammers home that idea that your subconscious is always listening, doesn't it?
Constantly. Like an incredibly diligent servant, just taking orders from your dominant thoughts and beliefs.
Keeping them as truth.
And working tirelessly, 247, to bring them into your actual experience.
So knowing that, the advice is pretty clear.
Feed it well.
Hmm.
Dr. Mercy urges us. Consciously feed it with love, with unwavering belief in what you desire, with deep faith.
Because when you do,
As he puts it, it will work wonders for you. He leaves us with that powerful reminder.
what's that?
Your mind is your superpower. Use it wisely.
A superpower. That's quite a thought. Okay, so to leave our listeners with something to chew on.
A final